That is the franchise that's been going on for at least me my entire life that my dad's been a part of. The first Hocus Pocus, I was either born that year or not born yet. And then the second one just came out, and same with Zombieland. I was around 13 when the first one came out, and then wasn't until I was in college. So it's less of a family affair. It's definitely those movies have created deep bonds with people, but I don't think they would regard each other as family, so to speak, on things like that. But when you're a part of a franchise, it's deeply bonding, and especially with something like creating a puppet that takes 7 people to operate, is even more of a bonding experience. It originated as a short film that I did in college called The Dollhouse, and that kind of had to focus on the familial aspect and have me involved in it in order to make it make sense, since the running time was around 7 minutes. I had a time limit from film school. So that made more sense. And then going into the feature length version, I knew that was something that fans responded to very positively from my festival circuit with the short. So I definitely wanted to include that. And it was just trying to figure out the best way to do it and maneuver it, because I didn't want it to be about me. But then also a lot of people ended up like responding so much to that part of the documentary. I was like, oh, I could have even gone further with it. I had no idea that it would be such a positive reaction to something like that. I think that kind of came afterwards, but I did have like a connection to Bride, just because Jennifer's in it. And for me, my only knowledge of Jennifer Tilly as a kid was that she kissed my dad's decapitated head. Like
that's a big thing.
Yeah, that image is burned into my 8-year-old brain when I watched that for the first time. So in an odd way, I felt connected to Bride still. But yeah, since that was a different puppeteer, and I hadn't watched all of the first 4 at that point, I felt less of a connection. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Thinking of it from the behind the scenes. I mean, my favorite is Child's Play 2, but I hadn't seen it prior to starting the endeavor of making the full length documentary. I hadn't seen it when I did the short.